Hi, and thanks for watching Tech Talk. I'm Sergio with Arvig. Today I'm going to be talking about Windows 8. If you're a PC user, you're pretty familiar with probably Windows in general, and Windows 7 is the current the newest version of Windows that's out right now. But Microsoft has announced, and it should be coming out fairly soon, Windows 8. Unlike previous updates, maybe you remember going from Windows 2000 to Windows XP, or Windows Vista to Windows 7. Those are what Microsoft would call minor updates, minor changes. Overall, it was very similar and didn't change a whole bunch. But they've also had major updates. Going from Windows XP, for example, if you remember that, to Windows Vista was a big jump, a very big change in the way things looked, in the way things worked. Certain programs weren't compatible with the old and new version, etc., etc. Now, moving on to Windows 8, it's another big jump or a major change. And I'd be willing to say it's the biggest change we've seen since, if you can remember it, going from like Windows 3 to Windows 95. So we're talking going from the early 90s or the late 80s to Windows 95, which was the first version to have a start menu, and you could get the internet on it, things like that. Windows 8 is very, very different, even on the desktop. So let's talk a little bit about those types of differences. First of all, in Windows 7, everyone's familiar with what they call the Start button. It's a little button in the lower left-hand corner. You click it, and you get a list of programs. You can choose the program that you want to use, and you're off and going. You also have the taskbar on the bottom of the window that shows all your currently open programs, and you can minimize and maximize, etc. Windows 8 has basically done away with all of that. It's all gone. And their new interface, which they're currently calling Metro, is a lot like their phone. So if you're familiar with Windows Phone at all, it's got a bunch of tiles, little squares all over the screen with the name of whatever application you're using is, or the program, and you press it and it opens. It's very, very much designed to have a tablet type of interface. So if you're familiar with the iPad or even an Android type of tablet, you'll see kind of what they're going for with Windows 8. Well, what's this mean for you? It means that Windows 8, all the programs in Windows 7 aren't necessarily compatible with Windows 8. That start menu and that taskbar, you can still get to it in Windows 8. It's called the Classic Desktop, but it's really just kind of an extension or a program, an add-on. It's not the same desktop that we know as old. So if you have an old program that worked in Windows XP, Windows Vista, and Windows 7, it might be a 50-50 shot that it works in Windows 8 or not. It's very iffy. There's some good things about this though too. With Windows 8, they're introducing what they call the Microsoft App Store, where you can purchase programs directly online and download them. Microsoft's going to evaluate them and make sure they don't have viruses and that they're secure and they promise they'll work. And you can download them over and over, and they install very simply. If you're used to installing programs today on Windows, you hit next, accept, you hit these check marks and do this and do that. They're streamlining the process where it's a lot like installing an app on your phone. You hit install, it downloads, it installs, maybe asks you one question, and then you're going. There's a lot of other great things too. They're improving Internet Explorer and their email apps that are built in, so they're much, much faster and easier to use. Also, almost every program written is designed to look good on a tablet and work well with touch. So they're full screen. Maybe you're used to Windows being different sizes for different programs on the current versions of Windows. These are all designed to take up the full screen and kind of look good on whatever device you have them on. Not to say you can't make them smaller, not to say you can't get to the old desktop, but they're not what Microsoft is pushing anymore. So, I hope you'll check Windows 8 out. I'm sure it's going to be all over stores soon. They're talking about a release in October, November sometime. Play with it, see if you like it. They're still going to keep selling Windows 7 for a while, so you have some time for a change, but definitely look it up. Thanks for watching Tech Talk. If you have any questions that Arvig can help you out, maybe you want to get a new computer from us with Windows 8, find us at one of our Arvig locations, or give us a call at 888-99-ARVIG, or check out arvig.com.